Hey guys, this week due to scheduling conflicts and personal tragedy, we weren't able to gather and record a full episode, so I edited together a little short episode here from some cut content from a previous episode. It's a little short, but it's a full conversation. I just want to get something out there for you, and I hope you enjoy it. If you like these short episodes, let us know. Well, I'd like to hear some feedback. Maybe we'll do more of them. And here we go.
I say that at work all the time. When I'm about to do something, I'll be like, and here we go.
I say, hold on to your butts a lot.
I think I do that. I do the here
that.
we go. Like almost every time we start the podcast, I just cut. Like I'm gonna cut this part out.
What's
I
it
would
from?
say,
Like, cause I always like
fucking
I always say-
Batman, The Dark
Okay.
Knight.
Okay.
When
Yeah,
the
'cause
the
I
Joker
like
goes to blow up the boats.
I have like sayings that I say, and then I like watch an old movie that I haven't seen since I was a child, and I go, "That's where I got it from." So like, I found out the other day that, I always say it just don't make no sense, and then I watched Forrest Gump and was like, "Holy fuck!" There it is. Sometimes
dad-
people just do things that just don't make no sense.
And my dad pulled one of those old cowboy references on me when I said something to him. I can't remember. And I insulted him in the way that we always do, you know. And he looked at me and he went, "Fill your hands, you son of a bitch!" And he like pretended like he was gonna pull revolvers, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" He's like, "You never seen that movie?"
This is like the good, bad, the ugly.
One of them, just I don't know. I don't even know which one it is, man. There's a million of them.
There was another one that I have that is from Short Circuit, but I don't remember what it is. I'd have to
The
hear it.
locals kick your butt into outer space.
And your mother, what does he saying? Your mother was a toaster?
Maybe. Like
your
I get
mother
the
was a toaster.
first two. Like they merge into one movie. Yeah, for me. Welcome to Modern Retro, by the way.
Some meandering.
Yeah, well, we'll get back to the meandering in a minute. I just wanted to, before we got too off track, off base, I just wanted to let people know what the fuck they were listening to. So,
I just got the Stanley box in today, which is Wednesday. It's the one that's officially by Stan Lee. It's not powered by Nerdblock or Loot Crate. It's just the Stanley box.
so does the corpse of Stan Lee actually pack every box?
Yes. It seems that way.
No, there's just somebody behind him with like the strings on the wrists.
He is as close to his weekend at Bernie's as you fucking get.
But
I mean,
this
I would
box-
have to hold a mirror under his nose to see if he's still alive.
This box came in. It's fucking huge. So I hope it is full of some good shit. I'm gonna do an unboxing. So check out the YouTubes.
Wait, really? And I'm intrigued because aren't all these boxes kind of generally the same size and shape? They always say has $100 worth of shit in it, but it's like really $20 worth of crappy shit, and then maybe another $20 worth of some like one or two good things.
And then usually like a T-shirt or something, right?
This is one
Yeah.
of the biggest boxes I've ever gotten.
True believers, my box is the biggest. Excelsior! Stanley, the biggest box.
That's lovely.
I took a sip, Roy took a gag, and I don't know, you looked away. It was like what that
I was
moment
checking
of
my
silence
settings on the
was.
microphone.
So yes,
Logan.
be on the lookout for the Stanley box. And is there anything Logan or Wolverine or X-Men in there?
I don't know yet. I mean, it's from the quick glance I got. I didn't go in depth because I want to save my surprise for the video. But it looks like some good shit. I think it's gonna be a good one.
See, I had Loot Crate for like 2 years, and I canceled it, and I was thinking about going to Nerd Block, but I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. And I so wish that I had been doing the unboxing videos for Loot Crate, because you would have just been watching pure rage and annoyance for like a year and a half.
I think you should keep going with it then. That sounds amazing. See,
Yeah, but that's the thing. I spent like, what was it, $15 a month or something like that for 2 years, and I have when you walk in, you see the majority of things that I like that came in the Loot Crate. Like I haven't, you've seen it. Like we set up as soon as you walk in the door.
One box, one Loot Crate box.
Yeah, there's like a couple of cool things. Got a couple of cool books. I got Ready Player One in the Loot Crate. I haven't had a chance. I want to read it. I haven't had a chance to read it. I heard it's a great story. Steven Spielberg is going to turn it into a movie. So there are some cool things when it comes to like books wise. In the rare time you get a book in a Loot Crate, it's actually a pretty cool book.
I've never even heard of that. The book Ready Player One.
It's been out for like 2 or 3 years now, I think.
Do you know what's it about?
It's like the movie Gamer, essentially, from what I hear.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. I was gonna say, I'm not sure how to explain it, but yeah, that's a good way to explain it.
All right.
Most of the T-shirts that came in the Loot Crate sucked. Like the earlier T-shirts where they just, it looked like they went and they got them from just like comic book stores. Those were the cool T-shirts. But then when Loot Crate had to put on their big boy pants and they got like Loot Crate official shirts, they sucked. They're the stupidest, lowest quality fucking shirts. And I'm saying this right now because Loot Crate already like rejected being a sponsor of this podcast, so I can talk shit about them.
Fuck Loot Crate.
But no, seriously, when their shirts were just off the shelf somewhere, but you couldn't get them just going anywhere. It was just like one of those, you had to go to like a specialty, maybe a Newberry Comics or something like that. Okay. That type of shirt. Then they went to like, these are Loot Crate exclusive shirts. I'm like, all these Loot Crate exclusive shirts suck. They're just all stupid.
Low quality, shitty design. Incidentally, something that we will not be doing. We will have the best quality, the best design.
See,
here.
You definitely should have went to Nerd Block, because it's similar shit to Loot Crate. Loot Crate had a little bit better quality when it came to stuff, but Nerd Block had more consistent, likable stuff because you could choose the segments of like sci-fi or gamer or that kind of thing. So I
like that.
You definitely had more of what you liked. Nerd Block updated it, and I haven't gotten the Nerd Block box since because I was kind of trying to cut back on boxes. So instead of paying like the $20 to $30 a month for Nerd Block, now I pay like $25 every 2 months, and I get a big one of those bigger boxes. But
right.
They switched up their categories, so it's no longer sci-fi box. It's like sci-fan box. So it comes with like either
fucking sci-fi channel.
Yeah, basically. So you have like science fiction and fantasy. So you could either get some sci-fi.
They should make those into 2 separate boxes. I mean, exactly. I know they're lumped together a lot, those genres, but still, it's have a science fiction box, have a fantasy box, double the revenue stream. you know.
Yeah. So the last box I got was like the last one before they transitioned, and it already had like a Middle Earth desk calendar in it. I'm like, I don't need this. This is garbage.
Yeah. And that's. I know a few other people that had Loot Crate, and they sold or tried to sell like the garbage crap that they didn't want, or they just outright canceled it eventually. And I think at some point Loot Crate was cool when I first started like 2 years ago. It was not new, but still newish, and it was pretty cool. Like I said, you got more unique things, and then I think they got too big because then they did like you said, Nerd Block has like the different
tiers,
theme boxes. No, they have like a gamer box. It used to be a sci-fi box, a horror box, comic box. Yeah, and you could choose which one. You could do a different one each month, and that was a cool thing. With Loot Crate, they just do a different theme every month. But then they started doing Loot Wear, where it's like for another $10, you can add a pair of socks or something wearable will come with the Loot Crate. And then they started doing specialty crates. For $100, you can get this Force Awakens crate, to Star Wars crate to come out with like when the Force Awakens come out. They had
See, that's just...
when Fallout 4 came out, they had a special but in those crates, that's where like the really good shit was. But I'm like, I don't want to spend $100.
Well, yeah, that's the point. You're already spent. How much was the normal one when you first started?
I think it was like 12 something, but I think they're up to 15 now.
Yeah, $100 is way
Yeah,
too
like
fucking
they
much.
raised the price.
Way too
The
much.
quality went down, and also because they have they do like level up crate. You know, just they have the basic loot crate, but then you can level up
For like
and pay like
$3,
another $10 or $12.
That much?
And you get like better shit in the crate. And I'm like, no. That's not how that works. Like the crates were good. And now you have the level up thing. So you took the good things from the crate, put it in this crate,
What's the
and
point of
shoved
getting
the
the lower
shit in
ones?
the lower crate.
Yeah.
It's like that's not how that works. That's like fuck you.
I will say that like if you're definitely gonna get a box to invest in, those the pop vinyl one there, the Funko boxes, like the Marvel one that they did, the collector core that I did a unboxing for, that was some high quality like good shit. The Star Wars one's some good shit. And from the glance that I got from the Stan Lee one, definitely get this one if you're into comic book shit. There's some like cool shit.
So what's keeping me from the Star Wars box is that it is only Funko stuff. I want some variety.
It's
like if it was
only the Funko
only
Pop?
Funko because it's like it's.
But you're talking about like the vinyl pop figures?
Well, it's every vinyl Funko makes more than just those pop figures. They have but it's all the same basic shit. They they have their unique look, and I like Funko stuff. But if I'm gonna spend money on a Star Wars box, I want this Star Wars box to be pulling from everything. I want a huge variety of really great Star Wars shit in there, not just from one company.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I'm not. Getting the Star Wars box.
I never subscribe to any box service or anything like that. I'm one of those people who's like, I don't like when people pick shit out for me because I don't like gifts and surprise. I mean, I like presents and gifts, but I don't like surprises because like I know what's going to happen. I'm going to buy. It's always going to be. I used to play Magic the Gathering a lot. And what would happen is you buy these booster packs and it's 15 cards in a pack. And maybe every 1 in 10 packs you might get like a really, really good card. You know what I mean? Like each one
that's
had
all card collecting.
I know, but that's what I feel like. I mean, you'd have it's 1 rare, 2 or 3 uncommons, and the rest are commons. But you know what I mean? But out of every 10 packs was a card that might be like really actually useful, something that you wanted, something that you could use, something somewhat expensive that made up for the cost of that. If you're lucky, it's 1 in 10. Sometimes it's 1 in 20, sometimes even more. And I know that as soon as I buy one of these box services, it's just gonna be like, ooh, new Easter time peeps that look like Spider-Man. Get them while they're hot. And I'm gonna.
It was. I will admit, it was fun unboxing and seeing what you got until it got to the point where I was just getting frustrated every month. But I also unboxed it.
You should have recorded those because if there's anything that gets hits on the internet, it's unfounded rage on YouTube.
That's true.
You should have.
Like I said, I'm thinking about it. I might do it again. I don't know. We'll see. I have to look at the budget Excel sheet and see if it's in there.
Angry unboxings.
Yeah.
Buy our T-shirts and stuff to fund that shit.
I would unbox it with my daughter. So like that was an added fun thing to it. She got excited every month that she's like, "There's a loot crate," yeah, and I'd get it. It'd come like on a Tuesday, but I would wait until the weekend to unbox it.
Now I just see like you actually doing that, putting it on YouTube. But she's still unboxing it with you.
I would totally do that.
So she's like, "Oh my god, this is so awesome!" And you're just in the background, slowly seething and losing your shit as she's like playing with this like stupid breakaway shit that just is wicked low quality. She's like, "Oh my god, this is awesome!" And finally, you just flip the table and be like, "No, fuck this." Fuck you! This is bullshit, and she's just watching you like, ah.
Nah.
Come on, man.
It's good.
That's what you need to
unboxing
do
it with your kid because she took a lot of the I was like, do you want this? If there's something I really wanted, I'm like, I'm keeping this. This is mine.
It's like
but
a little
then I would
Christmas.
I would let her. There was one of them came with like a paper wallet, made of that poster of like the 200,000 Simpsons characters. I'm like, this is stupid. And she's like, I'll take that. I'm like, you don't even have any money to put in there, but okay, go ahead, take it. It comes with a lot of keychains, so she's got a bunch of keychains. I remember one of them was the microchip from like the CPU microchip from the Terminator that they
nice.
take out of the head.
See, that's kind of cool.
And she wanted to keep it, so I'm like, I'll let you keep it, but you don't even know what the fuck that's from. So she's going to school with the fucking Terminator's brain on her backpack.
That's why you got to educate her.
Well, she can't watch Terminator yet.
I know.
Like,
Which
yo,
is
maybe
funny
when
because
she's like,
which is funny because we did. We watched. You know what I mean?
yeah, well, my dad was a bad dad.
I know.
I watched Blazing Saddles at like 8.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yep.
and that has been a Modern Retro short. We hope you guys enjoyed it. You can check us out online at modernretrocast.com. Subscribe on iTunes. Leave a comment. Leave feedback for us. Helps us this podcast grow. And join us next week when we will do a full episode, I promise.
Little boxes on the hillside, little boxes made of ticky-tacky, little boxes on the hillside, little boxes all the same. There's a pink one and a green one and a blue one and a yellow one, and they're all made out of ticky-tacky and they all look just the same.